y'all, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I've changed the name a few times because I felt that this page in particular needs to be something that represents God's glory, all of him and none of me. Now, with that being said, I have a message for you today. Actually, it's not just a message, but questions for you, your inner man, your personal self. Why do you do what you do? I know that's a very simple question. It seems, but I don't want you to give me a superficial answer or give anyone a superficial answer, for I don't expect you to answer me. But I want you to answer this with you and God in your quiet space, in your time of prayer. Why do you do what you do? Why do you go where you go? And why do you wear what you wear? What is your whole appearance and character made from? Is it from Ecclesiastes 3? Is it all vanity? Are you doing this for fame, for show, for people, for props, for investments, for money? Or are you doing this because it's truly something that you desire to do? Why do you do what you do? And do you absolutely hate it? Do you hate what you do? The Gospel of Thomas, he says, do not do what you hate. And that was according to some writings that he found with Jesus. So if you could strip down who you are, the pretentious parts of you, the parts of you that want to look good for people, would you really be doing all this if it was left up to you? How are you when you are by yourself, when you don't have a spouse, when you don't have a mate, when you don't have children, when you're not living up to these expectations, stereotypical expectations? Would you be driving the car that you drive if it wasn't the hottest thing? And are you doing what is the hottest thing? Because I think that is important. I'm led to ask you all these questions, not because I'm nosy or because I expect you to answer me, but I expect you to dive deep into you, because a lot of times I see that we're all full of what we expect. Why do we wear what we wear? Why do I have this on? Why is this wig necessary? Why is makeup necessary? Why is a fancy car, brand new glasses? Why are all these things very much so needed and necessary? Why do we feel it and deem it necessary to do these things? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut this particular video short, but I still want to put it out because my battery's running low. This was a quick self-evaluation of who are you and why are you that way? That's important to ask yourself, because I think that if you put down the reason why, if a girl didn't want me to have this fancy car, or if I didn't want a certain type of woman, would I really be eating at these restaurants, putting on this stuff, doing these things? When I like to ask myself these hard, tough questions. And today, those answers for me are 100% legitimate. I do things sometimes for self-reflection, and other times I do things because I absolutely am not in a place where I want to do those things or feel led to do those things. A lot of times we are led by other people's leadings instead of our own. So I'm asking you today to check yourself inside you. Why do you do what you do? Are you who you are for merit, for clout, for money, for fame? Or are you exactly what God truly wants you to be? All right. So with that little questionnaire of self-evaluation, I guess that's what I'll entitle this. How clear are you about who you are? And why do you do what you do and buy what you buy? Is it for survival? Is it for popularity? Why do you do what you do? And when you figure that out, are you happy with that outcome? Are you happy with who you are? Are you happy inside? Are you at turmoil in your inner being? And not because of anybody else, but because of your life. How much can you stand your life? And are you happy in it? And how can you make adjustments to try to change it? If necessary, is there things about your character that you don't like and that you would like to change? When will you take the time to change it? When the tough times come up for you to show the change, can you apply what you've learned? These are all excellent questions, and welcome to God Sees, because this channel is going to pretty much be about you diving into you, not into me. And I hope you enjoyed today's self-question evaluation, and maybe it'll lead you closer to God. Maybe it'll lead you to different scriptures. Like today, let's just visit Ecclesiastes 3 and talk about all the things in life that are vain and full of vanity. And why do we do what we do? Why is hair like this necessary? Why? Like, just why? Right? Why is glasses that are fashionable like these? Why? Why do we have to be pent up, beautified, exercised? What is this all for? And why wasn't it this way 15, 20, even 30 years ago? Why now is it so dominant for such a popular transformation in one's self? And are we idolizing these things? That's my question for you today. See you next time on God Sees.